brand name that we love, not only during the holidays, but year-round, and it's Grandpa's Cake. And joining me for the full presentation is a face that many of you know. Carrie Miletto is joining us. Carrie is here. You look so pretty today.
Thank you. You look fun too.
Thank you. Carrie happens to be, I'm a little casual today.
Yeah.
Because company's coming, we're gonna be preparing food this hour, but next hour, we're cleaning up, girlfriend.
Oh, gosh.
We gotta clean up. I mean, we've got to be pragmatic about companies coming. So Carrie has been an on-air expert for
14 years.
a long time. 14 years.
Yeah,
she is an expert kitchen professional as well as a resident foodie.
Yeah.
And today we're going to be talking about Grandpa's Cakes. And Grandpa's Cakes has been a part of our HSN family for a long time. And you wanted to give us a little bit about the brand and the company?
Yeah, I mean, I think the big thing about Grandpa's is what you're looking at when you look at these cakes is a recipe that was basically unearthed from the family vault from 1817. So the family that does this, Jeff Stern, he brought back all these recipes in 1997. But he noticed in 1997 that a lot of people had allergies. So they had allergies to milk and nuts and things like this. So Grandpa's is a fully dedicated, no lactose, no butterfat, no nut facility. So anything that we're showing you right now, you'd go, no way, because the cakes are super moist and super delicious, but you don't have to worry about nut issues for anyone in your family or yourself. I love that.
That's
that you can really serve it and
That's
not
a lot
worry.
of people.
Yeah, it is a lot of people.
And for the first time ever, we are bringing to you the 19-ounce cakes.
That's right.
Now, here are the decisions that you have to make. You have to decide if you'd like to have one single cake, or we have a 2-pack. Now, personally, I like the idea of the 2-pack because it gives you an opportunity to enjoy the cake now and then have one that you can put into your deep freezer to save for holiday for next month. We're going to tell you what your choices are. By the way, with the 2-pack, you actually get a better value because we didn't even double the price on these.
That's right.
We also offer to you single ship or auto ship. So you'll decide, number one, if you'd like to have 1 or 2 cakes. You'll decide, number 2, if you'd like to have single ship or the 60-day auto ship. And the third part is the most fun. What flavor?
Oh, yeah.
All right. So let's take you through the flavors. I'm going to let you do the honors.
So we'll start right here at the top, and I'm just going to flip this guy a little bit so you can kind of see the top really well. This is our apple cake, and nothing screams fall, holidays, all of it. And then having a Granny Smith apple all throughout the top of the cake. It's absolutely beautiful, this cake. And again, one thing, I'm going to come right here and just kind of do this. You'll see super moist, super delicious. Got that perfect bounce that you want, but it's going to be perfect like with your, if you want to do a little vanilla ice cream. Or just like some, if you want to do some fresh apples up on top of that, if you wanted to, you could, but I mean, it's loaded already. But that's your apple choice. Coming down right here, this is our chocolate chip. And
already very limited.
Is it?
Yes,
okay.
it is.
Well, I know why, because look at this cake, okay? It's got so many chocolate chips on here. And
it does look very decadent.
It's marbled. So if you're a person who likes the chocolate.
If you want that one, though, you do need to get the ordering process.
Okay, totally understandable. Look at it, it's gorgeous. Okay, so that's a marble cake with the chocolate chips on top. If we're coming over here, this is our pumpkin. Yay, it's pumpkin time. So pumpkin's gonna give you that incredible pumpkin flavor throughout. So just really, you know, I love that it's like, it's decadent, but not in the way that it's like, oh, this is too much. Like, it's just that perfect right bite. Like when you eat it, you can pair it with something, you can have it just by itself. It's perfect with coffee or tea. Coming down to the front, and I think he started to fall a little bit. This is my original.
That's the original.
Original cinnamon. So this is the base by which all of our cakes start, and then we add our flavors and we add our toppings, but it kind of almost has like a cinnamon sugar topping on that, which is, delicious.
Oh my gosh, I don't even know where to start.
So it goes apple, pumpkin, this is the chocolate chip, and that's original over
Maybe
there.
I'll start with chocolate chip since that's the one that's
I think you should.
Since that's the one that's going to sell out
I think you
fast. One of the things that I'm going to call out is that obviously we've had Grandpa's Cakes here at HSN for a while, but I can't help look at the size of the 19-ounce, which I think is the perfect size.
Yes.
Right? And you're holding it in your hand.
I'm holding it in my hand, so this is how it's gonna come to you. So like when Marla was talking about getting 2 different cakes, that's a great idea. And that's predominantly because they're gonna come like this. You can pop it right into the freezer and pull it out when you need it. So this cake at 19 ounces, our other cakes are 48 ounces. And those sometimes were a little like overwhelming.
For sure.
So I love that these are great for the tea party, for the brunch on Sunday when you're having the girls over, if you're just having this like after dinner at a dinner party type situation. But you know, you could cut these and then place it back in the container in the freezer and then just pull them out as you need them because these freeze beautifully, by the way. So if you wanted to do that, you could. How do you think of the chocolate chip?
I love it.
is perfect, isn't it? I'm gonna come over here.
Nice big chocolate chips, which I think is wonderful. And you know, I think so many of us like the 19 ounce. Like the bigger the cake, the bigger the slices, and the more you're gonna eat.
Oh gosh, yes.
Right? Anybody else like that? I think we're all like that, right?
And like,
if it's there, we're gonna eat it.
Yes.
And so I like that this is a very practical size, but it's also, I think, a beautiful way for those of you who've never tried Grandpa's cakes to get this at this wonderful size. We do have the single cake or the 2-pack. The 2-pack is obviously a better value because we didn't double the price. We ship all of our foods to you, free shipping. I love the idea that you do get to choose the different flavors. Obviously, the pumpkin spice is perfect for this time of year. We just brought to you the pumpkin spice for the first time just last week. And so I love that, especially with Thanksgiving coming up next month. Obviously, we also have the apple coffee. The original right now is the #1 bestseller, but the chocolate chip is the most limited. So you decide what's perfect, whether it's a book club or a little something to offer to someone that comes by your house.
Absolutely.
I know I like to wake up in the morning and either have a cup of tea or a cup of coffee, and just to have a little slither, little small, little
it's perfect.
piece is perfect.
I mean, literally, look at the size in my hand. So I like to take this guy and just kind of show him in my hand. Okay, so you see it's about a little bit bigger than the size of my hand here. But I love that, again, you can get in there and just cut yourself a nice piece. So I'm gonna cut a piece off just like that. Now, I could go smaller, I could go larger. I love that you can pick whatever customizable size you want. But I'm gonna cut this piece and just jump right in there.
How many people do you think that would serve?
If you're
what do you think? Depending on the slice, obviously.
If you're talking about a serving size, you could easily get 8 to 10 without issue whatsoever.
Nice.
If you like big pieces, maybe 5. I don't know. I mean, I think like it depends on what you're talking about. Look at this. Again, no butterfat, no lactose. We're talking about super moist, delicious cake though. And that's what it's all about. And not too sweet. I love that this is actually that perfect little sensation of sweet that you want with your coffee or your tea without going overboard. You can add things to it. You saw me just add, as we were talking, I took my other cake here and I added some icing and some sprinkles right on top to make this one really beautiful for entertaining. We won't tell. If you want to use this as your cake and bring it to the girls club or the church, we won't tell. You know,
but it is the time of year, and it gets, you know, as much as we love the holidays, there's a lot that we have to do, and that's what this entire show is about, right? It's about companies coming. I know I'm already excited. I've been talking with my family about what we're going to be doing for the holidays, who's preparing what. I've already started decorating. Like it can be quite a bit. And so I totally understand what you mean, right? Yeah. Like baking from scratch, we love to do that. And there are just some recipes that we just bake during this time of year. But you're right, sometimes we've got to cheat it a little bit, and this might be a wonderful way to do it. But I think there's another aspect of this, because there are a lot of you that do have allergies, that can't eat a lot of dairy, or that are allergic to nuts. And these are baked in a no-nut factory. And I know so many of you are allergic, and like you can't risk it at all. And so for you, this may be exactly what you want, right? You want to know, like, these are seriously baked in a no-nut factory. Let me take you through the offer and invite you to get them at home and to give you an update, all right? Remember what your choices are. You're going to decide if you would like to have one single 19-ounce cake or if you'd like to have 2. Then you'll decide if you'd like to have single ship, which simply means one time delivered on the cakes, or if you'd like to have the 60-day auto ship. And then you're going to decide on what flavor you'd like to have. Will it be the apple coffee cake? Will it be the pumpkin spice? Will it be the, oh my gosh, look at the size of those chocolate chips. Will it be the chocolate chip cake, or will it be the original? All right, and then, okay, the chocolate chip and the 2-pack, only 50 left.
Oh, okay.
And that's obviously the better value. And I like that. And to your point, one for you and one to share, right? And they come beautifully, I want to say like shrink wrapped.
Yes.
And they come in this case. So when we get them at home, is it best, if we're not going to eat them right away, to
throw them right in the freezer, because they defrost so quickly and they're ready to go for you so quickly? So that's why the 2-pack is important, because I think, listen, all the time we never know, someone's just going to sneak up on us, or an event's going to sneak up on us because this is the season, and you go, oh my gosh, what am I going to bring? just grab your cake right out of the freezer and you are ready to go. Okay, so like that's like, this is where we save you. But you know, again, I just love having something like this with my coffee, with my tea. We love to say at Grandpa's we're good to the last crumb and that this is not just for breakfast. So we want you to take us throughout the entire day. This can be dessert with a little ice cream. This could be with your coffee in the morning. This could be after lunch because you just want a little sweet treat. Remember, you can cut it to the size you like. So I love that.
I do too. Well, I will keep you updated and posted. Thank you very much.
Absolutely, thank you. I think we're staying together for a minute.
I think so. Just a little bit. A little bit. We've got more to come. We are inviting you, though, to stick around because HSN is offering you $40 when you open a new HSN account. So if you're not a card member yet, come on in. 'Tis the season to do your holiday shopping, and when you open an HSN account, you'll save $40 on your first purchase. Give us a call or go onto our website at hsn.com to learn a little bit more. I'm so happy that you're watching today. Happy Monday to you as we kick off the month of October. Can you guys believe it? I know. Is it me? Or